Okay then, that's all the wiring done, about as neat as I can get it. That bit's just to plug into my seat when we get there. We've had all the battery on charge, so let's get all the little bits back in and then we can get it in the bike and hopefully we could try to start it up. Wish me luck. Okay, there's the microphone back on. And it's working. Let's turn it off because it's getting a bit smoky in here. Well, not smoky, but fumey. So, hopefully that's finally fixed all my teething problems with the ZXR. So now we can get everything buttoned back up, put the seat back on and take it for a little ride before it starts raining again. So in the next shot I will see you sitting on this, riding down the road. So here we are, I did say in the next shot we'd be on the bike. So I think we've got rid of all the teething problems of the running of the bike. Apart from the clocks, it says I'm doing 100 miles an hour. And they keep flashing off and on, so I've still got dodgy wiring at the front end. Let's get some petrol in this baby. Fill a call, please. Thank you. Thank you. So I've got a bit of petrol in it. Clocks are still playing up. Speed out on the clocks, I don't know if you can see. They're all steamed up and they're saying I'm doing 100 miles an hour. And the lights keep flashing off and on every now and then. And when I turn the bike off, the clocks stay on. So it's back to the shed. So I will see you in the shed, Fred. Fred, Ted and Jed, I'll see you in the shed. Here we are back in the shed. Keys are out. Clocks are still on, doing 100 miles an hour. Oh my god. Okay then, so we've gotten all this crap off again. The clocks, I had to disconnect the battery, otherwise the battery would have gone flat because the clock had stayed on. But if I put the terminal back on, the clock has dried out now. It did have condensation. It goes back to normal. So I think the clock just needed to go into a warm place and disconnect the battery and reset it. See, nothing happens now when I'm pressing that. Nothing's happening because it's reset. So what next? I've just had the spark plugs out. These two are running fine. These two are a bit rich, so I'm going to take the carburetors off again and adjust the mixture screws. But I might check the flow tights first, because the flow tights can cause that same problem. So I'll get back to you when we've done all that. Okay then, what have I done off camera? I've taken all the carburetors off again. I have cleaned out suspect, what they called pilot jets. They looked a bit suspect because I couldn't quite see through them, so I gave them a good clean out. And two of the floats were at different heights, so I've altered them as well, because as you know, on the last run, not only did the clocks pack up and my mirror was loose, and the other thing was, it was going quite nice when you opened it up, but when you was cruising on the throttle, it was like hesitating, spluttering. You could hear it on the video. And that's about it. It's all back together now, so in the next shot we'll be back on this, out on the road. So here we are, back on the bike, and it feels epic. Roads are a bit slippy and wet, but I'm loving it. So there we are, all done again. Wonder what it looks like going round the corner. Ooh, better go slow, it's a bit slippy. Still a little bit of spluttering, but that'll do for me, I think. Hope you're not wobbling about too much. Looks like you're wobbling about like mad to me down there, but it has got the steady shot on, so you might be alright. So anyway, there we are, bike done. I'll see you back in the shed to say goodbye. Okay then, so here we are back in the shed with a hot cup of cocoa. So yes, I guess that's the end of the video. All nicely running and whatever. I'm thinking of putting it up for sale, but I might put it on Facebook actually. I might put it on Facebook as a swap for a car with a tow bar, because I need a car with a tow bar so I can go and pick some more projects up with my trailer. I would swap it for a van, but you get a van, it's more on fuel and it's more on insurance and tax, and so, you know, just a car with a tow bar so I can stick my trailer on it, and there's no extra cost. So yes, hope you've enjoyed the video. Hope it's been of some use to some people with manky wiring on their bike. And you've just watched Road Rodent Restore. So we'll see you next week.